Hi guys, we're here with a Magician deck profile today. Starting off, have 3 Dragon Pit and 1 Dragon Pulse. There's no need to play more than 1 because you just never go for rank 4s, very rarely. 1 Wisdom Mine because it's at 1. 3 off, still like 3 since it's based deck on Magicians. Some people just cut them because they think performables are better, but we prefer Magicians overall. And the last one were these two. Just run, this is not very good, but it's just there to go for Meteor Burst, and this one just negates Edea and Ether. It's searchable, so why not play it? Just a small performable engine with Wisdom, Joker, Monkey Board, and 2 Unicorn. Unicorn's good because it's searchable, and it's a high scale because we have a lot of small scales, and the only ones that are 8 are Dragon Pit and this one. And since they're both searchable, it's just really consistent. 3 Odd Eyes because this is a basic Magician, so Odd Eyes is better, and with Sky Iris we just have to fill the board with huge beaters. 3 Abductors. This card is really amazing because you can just go into any pendulum you need. You can go for Kirin, you can go for any of your combo pieces to go off. You can even go for Bumbunku if you want to normal summon to just keep recycling this to add more Kirins its turn. And Kirin is really good for countering. So is Avian, just 2, because it's not a searchable card, so you just want to draw it. If you don't, it doesn't matter. And 2 Eccentrics, clearing back row. We also have Dragon Pit, and with this, we just never deal with back row. It's really amazing. I mean, there are a lot of people play the Ariadne engine. They like the counter traps. They most likely will set 1 or 2 cards, so you can get rid of both of them. And for spells, 3 Pendulum Call, standard. 2 Sky Iris and 3 Terraforming. It's best to run 3 Terraforming because you want to open this with Abductor instead of this so you can have more counters, so you can go for even more plays. 2 Summoner's Art. The only target is Dragon Pit, but you just have to add more targets, more counters to Abductor. 1 Odd Eyes Fusion. Some people play around this, but it's still good to have 1. You never know when it can come off. And 1 Upstart. Now for the extra deck, play the Odd Eyes with 2 Vortex, 2 Meteor Burst, 2 Absolute, and 1 Rebellion. This is mandatory because you can bring out with 1 with Odd Eyes Fusion. Now we play 2 of each because you usually use 1 of each along with Rebellion with Odd Eyes Fusion to go use for the extra deck, so you need the other one to be able to summon it. And now just some standards, play Rebellion, Castel, Norito, Direwolf, Dweller, Big Eye, Giant Hand, and Breaksword. Breaksword can be summoned with Bumbunku or Eccentric. It doesn't really come off too often, but it can happen. For the side, 2 Maxi, 2 Flying Sea, 2 Gamasiel, 2 MST. We prefer this over Twin Twisters because you play Dragon Pit, you play Eccentric, so there's no reason to discard to hit more back row. MST is just good for floodgates and stuff. And for the traps, 2 Iron Wool, 2 Mask of Restrict, 2 Light Imprisoning, and 1 Soldering. So yeah, we like this deck a lot. I mean, I still prefer the good old Magicians than the new Odd Eyes Pepe. I think it's a lot of fun and just bring out huge beaters on the board, and it has so much control power. So yeah.